Insert a Windows 7 CD into your CD-ROM and start your computer. While starting your computer you may need to press the F8 key on your keyboard. If this screen appears, press any key as indicated. After configuring the system for booting from a DVD by pressing any key, the Windows Setup screen appears. At this point, Setup is loading the driver files it needs to continue with installation. Now the screen is a more graphical progress bar, indicating Windows 7 is still working in the background. After the startup screen, an option screen appears. The first options you will come across are selections for language, time and currency format, and keyboard layout. Make your selections by using the pull-down menus and press the Next button. Here we have the option of repairing a previous installation or install now. If you may want to repair your previous Windows 7 version, the Repair Your Computer button would be your choice. But now, since this is a clean installation of Windows 7 and not a repair, Install Now is the proper choice. Press the Install Now button located in the middle to continue to the next screen. This screen is to tell us that Windows 7 is working in the background. This stage may take several minutes depending on the system. Be patient and wait the next screen. Patient please. Don't go away, again some couple of nanoseconds. Here we see the license agreement you must accept before continuing. After reading the agreement, check the box next to I accept the license terms and select Next button. Here we would be able to choose an upgrade install, if running setup from a previous version of Windows, such as Vista, or a custom or clean install. Select the whole box containing Custom Advance to continue to the next screen. This is where you can select which hard drive or partition to install Windows 7 on. Since the system only has one hard drive, it have only one place Windows 7 can go. Advanced options are shown in the next screenshot. This is also where you would install drivers for your ACPI RAID SATA controller by using the Load Driver option. After the installation of the ACPI RAID SATA drivers, your hard drives should appear as shown on the right. If no additional drivers are needed, select the Next button. The advanced options allow creation of multiple partitions or partitioning and the option of formatting existing partitions. Disk partitioning is the act of dividing a hard drive into multiple logical storage units referred to as partitions, to treat one physical disk drive as if it were multiple disks, so that different file systems can be used on each partition. After finishing your particular partition configuration that you desire, here is where Windows 7 installs major components of the OS. This process can take 10 to 60 minutes depending on the system. Here we see the system needing to reboot to continue installation tasks. You can hit the Restart Now button or just allow the reboot to happen automatically after several seconds. After your computer restart, you see progress as Windows 7 updates the registry settings. This process may take several minutes before going to the next screen. While restarting, your computer may request to press any key to continue again. Here don't press any. If you do, it will restart the installation as on the first step, so don't do the mistake as I did on my first time. Windows 7 starts up required services at this point in the setup process. Here, Windows 7 continues to install at this screen. After initial setup is complete, another reboot is required with no user input. And remember, don't press any key even if you are asked to. This is the screen you will be greeted with upon each boot. Windows 7 is starting up. Setup is now preparing the system for initial booting. Unlike the previous screen capture, You will not see this on each boot. Here is where Windows 7 tests the system's video performance to see if error will be enabled or not. This test will only last a few minutes,